Alrighty, folks. So we are live right now. We are waiting here when Norfolk Southern Train 11Z departs Binghamton. So I got my train scanner up and active right now. Um, but anyway, the Norfolk Southern I caught M2Z this afternoon earlier today. But I thought, let's wait out 11Z, see what's going on. Um, so yeah, our 11Z. Still haven't heard from him just yet. Um, a lot of times, I hear, hey, but luckily this morning I got notified of M2Z. So, Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, thank you very much for the for the heads up of an M2Z coming. All right, got something there. I don't know if that's 11Z or not, but like I said, we got the scanner up and active, so that we just chill out and wait for the train. So a lot of us know these the trains just keep getting longer, guys. We've actually been getting increased lumber, which is good. So I figure, while we're waiting on our train 11Z, see what you guys see any of you have to say about it. You know, like you know, like but today was a pretty unique day. I had a real oh, there we go. I got a little something there. So hey guys, this is our first so today I had my first collab, which went really well. Had a lot of fun. Caught the Norfolk Southern M2Z with a dash 9 liter. So, and probably when I posted the video, probably about maybe a couple hours ago, I already got 5 likes on it. So that's a great way to put it, especially because I had the scanner on, and then my buddy Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, notified me, with the great news. So I was like, okay. So I got some shoveling done this morning and headed up for the NSM2Z. So of course, that was a great collab, awesome train. So I'm very happy with today. So I figured we'll wait for 11Z, see when they're going to depart, and we'll try to go up there and catch them. So anyway, earlier I heard NS 2533, which is down in Taylor, which is a Norfolk Southern standard cab SD70. I don't think I've seen any of those in person yet. I mean, I might have when I was younger, but that was years ago. But anyway, I do remember when I saw a lot of CP, so when I was younger, I definitely saw a lot of CP up on this line right by my house, which is the Sunbury line milepost 661. So anyway, if you guys want to check out the video that I posted today, let me go ahead and get that link for you. All right, so I'm going to get that taken care of here. So yeah, so today's NSM2Z was a nice train. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link here and put it in the chat for you. So for those of you who are interested, I just went ahead and pin the link for you. So I know a lot of us, are rail fans. Some of us have been longtime rail fans, like myself, for example. I've been rail fanning for 15 years. Well, actually, it'll be 15 years in October. But rail fanning, I can't believe I've been rail fanning for 15 years now. I've been doing it almost 15 years. So I've been doing it since I was 4. Celebrated my 14th anniversary rail fanning by catching 11Z for 2021. So that was a really great catch. I didn't think I'd get that train, but I nailed it. And then Friday night we nailed our K82. So it's like a couple times we actually hit the nail on the head and got some trains. So a lot of great trips we've had. So also guys, so I'm gonna be adding on to our videos here. For each time I'm rail fanning, I'm gonna do what we call like trip report, you know, just kind of give you guys an overview, what trains I saw. I did that with the K82, and a lot of people, and also guys, you can use trip reports too, to like give me feedback and notify me when trains are coming. That's another great way to do it. So, I greatly appreciate the feedback you guys are getting or that you guys are giving to me on oncoming trains and everything like that. So, anyway, I do appreciate it big time, guys. I really do. Um, so anyway, Norfolk Southern, when Lackawanna Valley Railfan and I had our collab today, we were both agreeing, that there should be more trains on the line. But I mean, Lackawanna Valley Railfan said earlier on our collab today that our that we should definitely have more trains on the line. But we were originally going to have like four. Okay, so there we go. All right, Lackawanna Valley Railfan, welcome aboard. So, yeah, guys, today's collab was fantastic. I mean, it was a dream come true for me. To have a collab, meet with other rail fans. It's a pleasure for me, guys, and I totally appreciate it. So guys, so we're definitely going to be doing a lot more trip reports. Like every time I go up to catch trains and we get one, we'll definitely do a trip report. Kind of where I kind of give a little overview of what I think. But today's M2Z was just a great train, especially for having an SD70 ACU. So that was an incredible experience. So that's the second train. Well, not second train in a row, but second northbound I got in a row to have an SD70 ACU on the train, and just happens to be right in the middle too. So anyway, a lot of railfan trips that I've gone on in the past, whether I'm just coming up here to Dalton, going to Steamtown, there's a lot of great things that I learned about, being a rail fan, what it's like. I really do. I can't believe I've been loving trains for almost 15 years now. And with your guys' support and everything, I've come a really long way. And I appreciate your guys' support big time, especially because it helps me out, and I always enjoy supporting other rail fans because it makes me happy to make somebody else happy, especially because we did have some good laughs today. I definitely enjoy getting good laughs, guys. I mean, I was laughing like crazy. It was funny. But that was fun, though. I mean, it's just being able to talk, have fun, kill time. It made it feel like we were only waiting a few minutes for the train to come. Even though, yes, it was probably, 25 minutes, I think we waited. I'm not sure. But, to be talking, having fun, joking around, it's a great way to kill time. Anyway, guys, Lackawanna Valley Railfan made a very unique point that, if Reading and Northern, so earlier today when we were collabing, or we were talking, Lackawanna Valley Railfan said, that Reading and Northern, did not want four gas trains or 4-unit gas trains on the Sunbury line. Reading and Northern didn't want them on their lines. Norfolk Southern, so guys, I'm sure some of us have railfan the Norfolk Southern Lehigh line, which RNN uses as well. So it's RNN. I'm pretty sure it's RNN's track, but I don't know. A lot of two. Okay. All right. All right. Or two trains. Okay. So a lot of us, definitely, I've seen a lot of trains, you know. So, but there are a lot of, I've had a lot of great times in the past, and especially today. I mean, today was practically a very special day for me. So whenever, so yeah, guys. So next year it will have been 1 year since this very special collab. So March 13th, 2023 is going to be that'll be my special day. So then I will definitely come up again. I will definitely go up and I'll get a train, specifically for Lackawanna Valley Rail Fan, to celebrate our first collab. But so yeah, guys, seeing a train with the Dash 9 leader today was actually a very unique surprise. I mean, because the AC 44 C6Ms are pretty common too. But, to still see some Dash 9s left, that's amazing. And especially to see the one we saw today, that was really, really cool. So the Dash 9 on our train today was 4,000 horsepower. And then we had two 4,300 horsepower SD70s to make a total train horsepower of 12,600. So like I said before, so I did pin a comment on the video. I pinned my comment that I wrote for you guys. That way you guys had an idea how long the train was, how many engines there were. But to definitely see some Dash 9 still around, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the Dash 9s are amazing locomotives, and I still wish there was some around. So the one morning, I probably around the time I arrived at the Sunbury line this morning, I think it was on a Sunday, if not, it was a Saturday. But I saw for the first time in my life a BNSF War Bonnet Dash 9. So I definitely remember that. That was cool. But anyways, getting to see them on the Sunbury line is a very rare opportunity. But so a lot of us, a lot of times there's a spike in listeners on our Broadcastify for the Sunbury line, like Lackawanna Valley Rail Fan said, and there were probably like 50 listeners when that Amtrak train came through. But Lackawanna Valley Rail Fan, I checked out the video you took on the Amtrak train, and oh, that was cool. It felt great to see an Acela on the Sunbury line. So who knows? Maybe they will bring passenger service back to Scranton, so that way we could see even more freight trains. So, but yeah, so like I said before, like Lackawanna Valley Rail Fan said, even seeing the outgoes. All right, yeah, all right, perfect. So yeah, guys, I figured, with the nice weather, I might as well go out and catch some trains. So guys, so I've definitely been receiving some wonderful feedback. Like every so often I get my train symbols messed up, but with your guys' help, that's what's really helping me get my symbols right. So, but yeah, guys, there's like Lackawanna Valley Rail Fan said earlier in the collab today, there were not many 12Zs, but there were lots of extra M2Z extras or 12Z extras. But yeah, some of them were like really, really long and others were kind of on the short side, but today's train was a decent length. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put our locomotive road numbers here that we got on our train today. So we got 9841, which was the first which is the Dash 9 leader. The second engine was NS 7312, which was an SD70 ACU. And then our third engine that we saw today, was 1088. So let's go ahead and put that in here. So there's our locomotives we saw today. So that was it was surprising that I caught my second northbound that Lackawanna Valley Rail fan and I caught our second northbound with an SD70 ACU in the middle of the three engines on the head end. So that was definitely pretty unique to see. So, so actually, it might have been the same. Yeah, so I'm not exactly sure which SD70 ACU I saw when I was down in Chinchilla, but I'm pretty sure it was 7312. So I'm going to go ahead and double check myself here. So I'll pull up another video of of the President's Day M2Z from Glenburn. Let's see. So went ahead to my search here and typed in M2Z. So let's see which engines there were. Let's see. So an NS M2Z rolling past Glenburn. But yeah, our M2Zs are still going. So one M2Z actually featured Canadian power. So, it was definitely amazing to get Canadian power. And it's also really unique when we get like all different kinds of power. A lot of times, I wonder, would I ever be able to catch extras? But then I did, to find out that northbound with the K81 pushing was actually really, really unique. So a lot of rail fans, including myself, at least once in our lives we've seen an extra train. Like I've seen a few of them, but I haven't really gotten much of any updates. But anyway, to still get the extras is something I always look forward to when I hear of like the let's see, uh, with K81 pushing. Okay, so let's see. So definitely see what we got here. So the President's Day train, which is also an M2Z, we had K81 pushing, which I thought was really, really cool. Let's see here. All right, didn't get anything yet. So yeah, guys, as of right now, I do have my scanner active. So there are 9 listeners on Broadcastify right now, including myself, and I've been really listening. And so far, I haven't heard anything, but there's definitely a lot of different kinds of power. Oh, okay. So a situation with the mainline manifest. So I'm going to do here is I'm definitely so Lackawanna Valley Rail fan pointed out some videos to me earlier. So let's see what we got here. So we got a situation with the mainline manifest. 676. Oh, so that one northbound train. I mean, I don't think I was there I wasn't there at that time. But the lead engine was Norfolk Southern 1144, which was an SD70 Ace, and the northbound and the other engine behind it was also an SD70 Ace, numbered 1195. So let's see what we got going on here. Long have so the video Lackawanna Valley Rail fans suggested in this one here was a long, heavy train stalls on the hill in a snow blizzard. Oh. So I hate when that happens when trains stall on hills. Oh, there we go. We got something. Just heard something on the radio there. So I don't think that was our 11Z yet, but I definitely heard something there. So Let's see. Situation with the mainline manifest. Okay, so this is the part where we got RBMNYJPI. So, Lackawanna Valley Rail fan. What's RBMN? What's the YJPI symbol for me? Because I know PI is Pittston, but what does the YJ mean? Because I'm not sure. Because I haven't seen that train before. Um, I remember that. Oh, okay. All right. So let's see here. So that horn right there, that is a beautiful Nathan. That's an old cast Nathan P5 horn, but it's got a beautiful sound to it. Lackawanna Valley Rail fan. I'm not sure, if you remember the DL 2420. Okay, yard job. Okay, I couldn't remember what that was, but great. So now I know it's the yard job. So, all right. I don't know if we just heard that or not, but they're talking. So that's means something. So the YJPI was the yard job from Pittston. So that was definitely unique to see, and especially to have the Okay, so looks like RNN got another GP38-2. Let's see. So that one, Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Railroad, number 2015. I have not seen that engine just yet, but I would definitely love to see that one. So let's see here. Okay, so the NS12Z entered Taylor making maneuvers with Norfolk Southern 60. Let's say 695 something. So that horn right there is Nathan Airchime K5LLA. So that horn was from the 1144, which is the engine there. Okay. 6950 is the locomotive road number. So that's the SD60E. So, but yeah. Okay. So timestamp 1150 in a situation with the mainline manifest. This is where they were at La Plume. So I've definitely caught quite a few trains here before. Wow, that's so cool. All right. I got a horn salute there. All right, nothing better than a good old horn salute. Wow. So that's definitely really cool. Definitely a decent length train there. Yes, that was a good size 12C. Let's see. Okay, so Lackawanna Valley Rail fan commented to me, 29 minutes ago. He said, for 11Z, I think they're switching in Binghamton now. So, okay, well, that's good to know. At least I know what's going on with 11Z. So they're going to be getting ready soon. Whoop. I think that was 11Z. Looking forward to that. So yeah, so as soon as 11Z, so what I like to do sometimes too, I was originally planning on the 11Z, but we got the M2Z first. So, but I figured, if the weather's still nice, I'll try to get 11Z. So one thing I noticed, especially with the K82, when I went up Friday night, is I noticed I left, as soon as they left Binghamton, and I was waiting probably about probably like 2.5 hours. So what I thought would work well for me is sometimes I'm on like a time borrowed time, or sometimes I have to like do stuff back at the house. So, but anyway, so I think what I'll definitely do is I'll listen for when they hit milepost 643, which is the Kingsley defect detector. Um, but it's definitely great, when So who knows? Today's 11Z might have a DPU, they might not, but it's always nice when they have a DPU in the middle or even DPUs on the back of the train, like pushers. So I'm not sure what kind of power they're going to have, but Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I was wondering. I heard on the scanner earlier before I started the stream. Norfolk Southern 2533 was down in Taylor. So I'm not sure, if that was like the K81, going from Taylor to, what is it, Wilmington? I forget where it goes. But anyway, I had overheard on the scanner that the 2533 was down in Taylor, and that is a standard cab SD70, which they are very rare to find nowadays. I don't think I have ever seen. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So Lackawanna Valley Rail fan said, no, that's RBMN. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So that definitely makes a lot of sense there, that it was actually RBMN. So that works out pretty well, though. Definitely have all different kinds of power. So RBMN 2533 is a GP39RN, which I've seen that one a few times, up in like Tunkhannock, on train MEPI, which is from Mahoupney to Pittston. It's the southbound, and then PIME as well, which is Pittston Mahoupney. But anyway, I've been up to Procter and Gamble over in Mahoupney before, so that was pretty unique. But it's always nice, when I visit different lines, and especially lines that I've never rail fan before. It's definitely something nice to have. So Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I'm not sure if you were like down on the DL at all recently. But I do remember back in July when I was there at NAOG, I saw they had all new rails. So I'm wondering if maybe they were like upgrading the main line or something like that. I'm not sure. But I saw like brand new rail there, so I was like, oh, okay, I think they're upgrading the main. But I'm not sure if they got the new rails in or not. But one thing okay, so not sure what that was that that I heard on the scanner there, but yeah, so definitely, so it's definitely different, to see all these different trains that go through the area. Okay, so Lackawanna Valley Rail fans said, yeah, they're doing some maintenance. Okay, all right, that definitely makes a lot of sense. They're doing some maintenance. So let's see here. We got anything recent here? Okay, so okay, let's see here. So the Norfolk Southern 1088 was the third engine on today's M2Z. But, like Lackawanna Valley Rail fans said, that angles, we picked to record at, were. Hmm? Let's see. Okay, so just heard some feedback there. So it's definitely amazing the angles, that rail fans can record at. Especially one like the angle we recorded at today. So what I like to do here is I always like to compare angles, that way, like if for whatever reason, I want to try at a different angle, I can look at one of these ones. Like right now, I'm looking at a situation with the mainline manifest, and I'm on the Chase to La Plume part, where Lackawanna Valley Rail fan was actually at La Plume at the time that train went through, that 12Z. And I'm looking at and it's just like the M2Z that we had today. So I record at the same angle like I usually do. So I always call it my default angle. But when I did my walk along with 11Z, because the 111Z, when I was doing a walk along, I had noticed, okay, they're on the main, I'm on the siding. What can I do? So I did a little walk along. So I was actually on the other side of the train. So I think what I'm gonna try doing is I'll see if let's see. Okay. 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 So all right. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, we're doing some maintenance. So there's definitely a lot of different lines to Railfan. So definitely one thing I'll try to do for sure is I'll see if I can get down on the DL again. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be heading down to Jessup again at Hill Street, but I'm going to try to get down there, get out for another walk down there, and if I happen to like hear of a train coming, then I'll get to the station and I'll try down at the Jessup station there, and I'll see if I can record a train from there. So I'm definitely looking forward to okay. All right, got a little something there. So a lot of different trains Lackawanna Valley Railfan and I have caught over the years. I can't believe how many trains that were actually been running the line. Okay. So so a lot of the tank so a lot so like Lackawanna Valley Railfan said, Norfolk Southern originally was planning on having like four gas trains a day, 4 unit gas trains. But apparently Reading and Northern didn't want those trains on their lines. So, but the Lehigh line definitely uses, both the you know, some I know that RNN uses the Lehigh line too. So that's definitely pretty unique to see. But yeah. Okay, got anything else here? Okay. All right, all right. Well, I'll do it for this little waiting for an S11Z stream. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe not yet. So we'll keep the stream going in case anybody else comes on. Um, so one thing that's a definite for sure. These trains just keep getting longer. I mean, some trains that I've seen were like well over 200 cars. I haven't even gotten a chance to do a car count on the President's Day Katie on the not Katie one 12Z with Katie one pushing. So I'm definitely gonna do a car count on that one. So let me see if I can find the video here. Let's see. Glenburn with Katie one pushing. Let's see. All right, so haven't really. Okay, so I haven't really seen anything just yet. So, guys, there's definitely one video that I really, really like, which is the locals and extras and evening in Taylor Yard. So I definitely like that video a lot. Now, because that was really unique to see. Especially because a lot of times, I just happen to be down that way, and sometimes I'll catch trains there. But let's see here. So, okay. So the one Norfolk Southern M2Z that Lackawanna Valley Railfan saw had two -9 44 CWs. In this case, -9 44 CW 9926 and -9 44 CW 9451. While today's NS M2Z had a -9, and that was 9841. So, I mean, a lot of times I just wish the actual 12.3, or not 12.3, 12Z, it'd be nice if I could get another 12Z. But so let's see here. What else we got? See if we got anything here. Okay, so yeah, guys, we're definitely gonna try to get some more different angles. Okay, got something there. So he definitely had something there. The so as far as I know, 11Z still switching Binghamton. They're getting ready to head south to Knoxville. So that's definitely going to be so that's definitely a hike for them. Hiking all the way from Binghamton, New York to Knoxville, Tennessee. That is definitely that is definitely a long hike. For southbound like that. But a lot of the a lot of trains they just have to do what they got to do. So Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I'm not sure where the M2Z originates from, but do they originate in Knoxville just like the M12Z does, or do they originate somewhere else? Because I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, so let's see if we can find out where NSM2Z originates. All right, we got something. IDK. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, NSM2Z rolling past Glenburn Station. So there's another video I'm checking right now. Let's see. This is recorded in Glenburn. Black Diamond Productions. Oh, Black Diamond hit 300 subs. All right, so I'm gonna give Black Diamond a congrats on 300 subscribers. Okay, so there we go. So this video here made by Black Diamond Productions. NSM2Z rolling past Glenburn Station. Okay, he got a horn salute, so that's good. So there's definitely a lot of different, extra trains that run through areas at times. Okay, so NS 1057. Okay, so our probably Knoxville. Oh, okay. Slack1 Valley Rail fan, thank you very much for pointing that out there. Let's see. Okay, so our one NS11Z had DPU 1086, and the M2Z today had 1088. So those locomotives are just 2 digits apart. But let's see here. So we got NSM2Z rolling past Glenburn Station. So for the, so Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, do you have any other great places that you? Okay, 11Z's dialing in. All right, let's see what's going on here. I don't know if you guys. All right, 11Z. All right, guys. I think they're getting cleared to depart Binghamton. So that's going to be cool. So I don't know if you guys just heard that or not, but 11Z, I think they just got a clear. Okay, so like Lackawanna Valley Rail fans said, milepost 663 is a good one. So, all right. So we'll definitely try to get them at 663 near the Glen Oak Golf Course. That's definitely okay. You did. Okay. So Lackawanna Valley Rail fan. Oh. Okay. Just heard that. I think I just heard 11Z. All right, so I think 11Z is actually departing Binghamton. So I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till I hear 643 on the defect detector, and then I'll head up. But because last time when I went for K82 and they departed Binghamton, I was waiting like 2.5, even 3 hours before the signals came on. So now we know when the Dalton signals come on for northbound is milepost 672 when they so Painted Horse Rail Productions mentioned in a previous stream that I did, for his when he's down in Taylor, or for like any rail fan who's down in Taylor waiting in northbound, the Taylor signals come on when the northbound clears milepost 676.9, which is the Manuka defect detector. But in Lackawanna Valley rail fans, in my case today, the signals came on after M2Z cleared 672, or actually for any northbound, heading my way, they would clear, milepost 672, and then the northbound signals come on. So today's signal readings were actually very interesting. We actually had a neutral signal reading. We usually yellow over red is clear to stop. For those of us who learned how to read searchlight signals. I know Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, reads the searchlight signals a lot, and I did when they were up. So anyway, I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna run upstairs for a second here to make sure I have everything I need for 11Z. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I am back. Just ran upstairs to get my jacket on because it was a little cold. But anyway, so the 11Z, today's 11Z, I'm pretty sure they were just departing Binghamton. But I'm definitely going to go with that milepost 663. So I'm definitely going to try to get some trains down there. Probably because today's 11Z I won't be able to because I have to stay near Dalton for when I do go up. But so guys, I'm also gonna list some mileposts that I find notable for rail fans. Mileposts that I visited before. Some that Lackawanna rail fan even visited. So I'm gonna go from in numerical order. From the mileposts I've been to. So one of them for sure is definitely Music, milepost 676.9, which is the Manuka defect detector. Milepost 673 is another good one because that's the south end of the Taylor yard. 672 for the north end of the yard. And 671 is a good one too for Hyde Park. I rail fan once at 669.5. And I was okay, but it was like right near the expressway, so I was kind of like, I don't know about that one, but definitely a good one is milepost 60. Okay, so another good one is milepost 666, where I was on, which is where I was President's Day, which is Chinchilla. 664 in Clark Summit, right down by the signal there, and by the 6 and 11 bridge. And then 663, like Lackawanna Valley said, 662, which is Glenburn. And then where we were at today, which is 661. Another depot milepost is 659. Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I wasn't sure if you knew that at milepost 657 was where the old Factoryville train station used to be, just like at 661 where the old Dalton station was. So Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I wasn't sure if that you knew that the old train station in Factoryville was actually at today's 657. So right where that concrete base in the old track is, that yeah, okay. All right, well that's good. So yeah, guys, the old track in Factoryville there, when I was checking dates on the rails, we actually had one rail on that line that said 1905. So that just goes to show how old that track in Factoryville is, that one that spurs off the main. So I don't know if that track continued anywhere or not, but I'm pretty sure it was just a loading track for passengers. But yeah. So there's definitely a lot of great trains out there. Ooh, okay. So not sure exactly what I just heard there, but I'm pretty sure I just heard them call clear. Okay. So I'm not sure what power they're going to have on 11Z today, but they're probably going to have some decent power. Like when they were talking, or I heard an EMD 567 prime mover, so that must have been a GP 38-2 switching in the yard. Okay. So definitely heard that one there. Um, just heard an A. So I get 5R. So I'm not sure what 5R means, but so that I think that is definitely 3. Hmm. 2. 1. Okay, so I'm not sure. Far off. Oh, okay. RBMN and Taylor. Okay, Slackmore Valley Rail fan. Thanks for pointing that out there. That's just RBMN and Taylor. So that might be the Manuka switcher. So there's the Manuka switcher there. So that was sounding pretty good there for a minute. Okay, so that's an RBMN crew. So yeah, so RBMN's working Taylor right now. Just making sure everything's organized. Yeah. All right, all right. Well, that's going to do it for this nice little stream here, waiting on NS11Z. And, Lackawanna Valley Rail fan, I'll reach out to you, when I hear of 11Z departing Binghamton. But Anyway, guys, thanks for joining in on today's little waiting for 11Z stream, and I will see you guys when 11Z comes through. So anyway, guys, take care.